Alright, what is up everybody? In today's video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So a couple of days ago I had a comment on one of my videos asking me how to do air cancels, and I thought that would make a great video, just go over pretty quickly the different types and just kind of explain how to do it, because I didn't know how to do it for a long time either. And it is a pretty important part of this game, so let's just get right on into it. So basically the whole thing with air cancels is, Mortal Kombat Armageddon, you have air combat, you jump up in the air, normally you would just do the strings that you can do in the air and that's it, which I mean even that on a character like me gives you good damage. But to do the air cancels, you do your launch, you have to be in weapon stance, and this is the strings you're going to want to use. You do, let me show you on the moves list. So it's going to be square square triangle and then square square X, but after you input X, you stance change and you just mash circle, or if you're on Xbox, B. Actually, let me just use the number notations: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 being square, 2 being triangle, 3 being X, and 4 being circle. So, for example, a simple combo with meat, you would just do 2, 2 stance change, 1, 1, 2, then you do 1, 1, 3, and then right after you press 3 or X, you do your stance change, and then you mash circle, and then you will drop to the ground before the opponent, and you can finish the combo. So, for example, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 3, I mash stance change, and then I finish the combo, just like that. It's very simple, it's not too difficult once you get the hang of it. It seems like a lot at first, but again, just do it easy. Just 2, 2 stance change to launch, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, and then just mash circle after you do the stance change. So it's 1, 1, 2, let me do it slowly now. So you do 1, 1, 2, just like that, 1, 1, 2, third, and then 1, 1, 3, right, and then piece it together, just 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, stance change, mash circle. So just mashing the circle for whatever reason just makes you, or matching 4, sorry, just makes you drop faster, and then you wait for them to fall down and you just finish your combo. It's very simple, it's not too complicated. After a little bit of practice you'll definitely be able to get the hang of it. It's nothing too difficult, it just takes a little bit of practice. Just 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, stance change, mash circle, and then just finish your combo. Alright, so that was the first version of air combos, which is the easier version. There's quite a few characters who have that. Meat. Who else has it? I honestly can't remember now that I think about it. Shujinko has that kind, I believe. A bunch of characters on the roster, so you just have to test it out and see. Now for the other kind, you have characters like Rain and Fujin. So I haven't played this character in a minute, I gotta remember the launcher. Let's see, what do we got here? There it is. Okay, so for Rain, a little bit different. You see it looks quite a bit different. So for Rain and I think Fujin, it's a little bit different. I think maybe Raiden is this way. No, I think Raiden has the normal one. Anyway, so for this one, you'll notice it looks different, and that's because it is. So for Rain, you do 1, 1, 2 like normal, but you notice he has a different reaction. So instead of just him going down and popping back up, both characters go down and pop back up. You do the 1, 1, 2 like normal, but you'll notice if I do 1, 1, 3 and then mash circle after stance change, it doesn't work. They just drop at the same time, nothing happens. So what you have to do is you do 1, 1, 2, then you do 1, 1, 2 again, and then for whatever reason in this version it will drop you down. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2 stance change right after the second one hits. So you see like 1, 1, 2, and then 1, 1, 2 stance change, but right after the second kick connects is when you do your stance change, and then you will drop before Fujin, but instead of like the other one where they slowly will come down, you can do an easy combo, he drops quickly as well. What I like to do with these versions is I like to do a stance change, stance change back to the weapon, and then do a string, because it just, for me, it's personally just easier to time it that way. So like an example for a combo for Rain would be like this. Okay, let's see if I can actually pull it off. Again, this takes a little bit of practice. And there you go, just like that. Nothing complicated, just an easy, simple. If you want to spice it up a little bit, you can do this. And just the landing and then doing your stance change and finishing it with the weapon again just makes it easier for me personally timing, but you can, let's see if I can do it. You can time it. So yeah, if you do it like that, you can time it and just stay in the hand-to-hand, but for me personally, it's just land, stance change, and then just finish with the weapon. It's just usually that the timing syncs up there. So yeah, basically that's the two versions. I don't think there's any other version of air cancels. I haven't come across them. It's the easy and simple ones with like Meat and I believe Raiden, where you do, let me do it, where you do 1-1-2, and then 1-1-3 stand change, max 4, and then there's the ones like this. With Raiden, you do 1-1-2, and then you do 1-1-2, and you don't have to mash 4 or anything like that. You just do the 1-1-2 and then 1-1-2 stand change, and you'll just drop straight down. And yeah, it gives you some pretty awesome combos. Now, if you want to loop it, you can still do that with this version or the other version. I forgot to go over that, but you can loop it to do an infant. You can just do it forever. Just instead of, let me see if I can actually do it. Instead of going back down to the ground and finish your combo on the ground, you just jump back up and continue it. If I can do it here. So you just see, I'm not very good. I haven't practiced with this version of air cancels in a while, but you just, it's pretty simple. You just do the jump and you just jump back up. So yeah, I did 2 reps there. You can just keep doing that like forever and it'll just keep working. So yeah, I mean, basically that's really all there is to the air cancels. It's nothing super complicated or anything. You just can do some really cool combos. You know, do like the lightning, and you can get some good damage. And Rain really needs it because he does like not a lot of damage. And just like that, I mean, that's not like anything crazy 30%, but you know, you can loop it like 2-3 times and then finish, and you'll get pretty decent damage. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this short little tutorial, and take care.